Hey guys, hey! And so instead of Aaron, because he's got tonsillitis and he's in work tonight, he's having a little sleep, so Einstein's come to join me, haven't you? You didn't know you were getting filmed though, did you? No. And so I've just been, it's a Friday, finished work, and so I reserved 2 bags from the local Asda on the go. Just thought it'd be something. It'll keep us going over the weekend, all being well, and be able to freeze stuff for other meals at other times. I got 2 bags, and I know we've done lots of Asda on the goes before, but I thought it'd be interesting to see how they're different, see which one works out best, or see if they're very similar. But because there's 2, I'm going to try and not spend too long on each one. So we've got a Warburton seeded loaf. Obviously, as you all know, bread freeze is really good. We've got some iceberg lettuce. So if you want some lettuce sandwiches, we're all sorted. Then we've got a Ginster's chicken tikka slice. Obviously, the good thing about these slices, they are suitable for freezing, so they'll probably go in the freezer. The mac and cheese one. I'm not sure if you've ever tried the mac and cheese or not. If you have, I think Aaron's eaten it before I got a chance. And another chicken tikka Ginster slice. Another mac and cheese slice. And there's still more to go, guys. We've got cheese and onion on malted bread. I did actually have one of these from a lunch today from a previous Too Good To Go, and it was very nice. And it looks like we've got just a cheddar cheese with mayo on white. Like I said, we do quite like turning these into like buttering on the outside and frying them in the pan to make them into like toasted cheeses. And then we've got another cheese and onion on malted bread. Oh, and then one last thing, it's a big one. We've got a 4-pack of burgers, which also are suitable for freezing, so depending on what's in the second bag, we'll have to work out what gets frozen and what gets eaten. So that was bag 1, which cost £4. I'm very happy with it because we got lots of sandwiches and lots of slices, aka pasties, and then that big pack of burgers alone is the price of the Too Good To Go bag. And so that was bag 1. Now let's have a look in bag 2, see how similar it is or which one's best. We've got ourselves some little extra special tomatoes, aromatico tomatoes. I call them cherry vine tomatoes myself. So I'll go with it. Go quite well with that. Lettuce, I wanted to make a salad. Speaking of lettuce, here's some more lettuce. So maybe tomorrow we'll be having a salad. Obviously it's a bit late for salad now. I've got another loaf of bread, but this time it's a wholemeal, Warburton's wholemeal bread. Very nice. We've got sandwiches. Obviously, the cheese sandwiches must be either the least popular or the ones that tend to go off on a Friday. Another cheese and onion sandwich. And another cheddar cheese sandwich. Ooh. Chicken tikka slice, another chicken tikka slice, and finally a mac and cheese slice. And so I think it's safe to say there was a noticeable difference on which one was best, because they both had 3 sandwiches. The first bag had an extra slice. They both had a loaf of bread of some description. Both had lettuce. this one had an extra slice, and instead of the pack of burgers, we got a pack of tomatoes. But like I said, I think on the whole, it's all still good. And I'll just put it out, but I'll mix it together. Well, I'll mix it out, have them slightly separate, and you can comment down below. But I don't think anyone would say bag 2 just because it's not. And so there's my filling beautiful assistant watching away at you. And then here overall is our Too Good To Go, which in total came to £8. This is the first bag I opened. Like I said, the biggest thing was the burgers, and this was the second one. I suppose possibly depending on the price of the sandwiches. I suppose the tomatoes that had an original price of £2.40 are actually the most expensive thing in the bag. So I suppose it is hard to do it equally, but there we go. £8. Most of this will get frozen and we'll just work through the rest, but just thought everyone loves, well, not everyone, but most people love a Too Good To Go and love seeing what you get. I do, I can't stop watching them. So just thought I'd show you guys. Bye for now.
What is going on with his hair? Hey, morning everyone. Ian is slaving over a hot stove again. As per usual. We are having some chicken sausages for breakfast this morning with some scrambled egg and beans. And talking of beans, can you see the bean?
It's well and truly commenced.
I don't think you can actually see it because it's so backlit, but
Right in its face.
oh.
It's like if you had something really fun.
And then there's a little heart on the back.
Real sweet. So yeah, even though Aaron was worried it wasn't going to, but it will be interesting to see how it progresses.
It looks like it's going darker already though, like where the writing is. So it must just like bruise out or something eventually. And there's baby. Hello, sweet pea. I'm going to save you a little bit of egg. You love egg, don't you, baby? So yeah,
What you make for our tea tonight, Aaron?
I'm going to try and make a chicken tikka
From scratch.
from scratch, I guess. It's going to be like, it is going to be interesting because I don't know. It's kind of like a different take because I don't know if you put coconut milk in a tikka or not.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, is it? So then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to try. I need to motivate myself to do something, and that's what I'm going to try and motivate myself to do today. Hey guys, so I did make the chicken tikka. This was my second attempt, and this is my first attempt at chicken tikka sauce. So, I think the first time I put too much cayenne pepper in, and I didn't like add stuff gradually and then taste it as I was going. Whereas the second time I did, because I just kind of like dumped a load of everything in, thinking it will mix together and it'll taste alright. But then I realised that some things are more overpowering than others. So yeah, it was not a good experience. That sauce, I don't know what to do with it because it's such a waste if I just chuck it. But I'm hoping that Ian will be able to like figure something out of how we can use it, because it's so overpoweringly spicy. So we'll see what I can do with that. But yeah, cook the chicken up, made the sauce again, and then I'm going to put the rice on, and then that'll be our chicken tikka done. I've been trying to perfect it because I've seen it somewhere and it smells so good, and I'm like, why does it smell so good? It's so good. So I was hoping I could make it myself, but we'll just have to see how it turns out. So here we have a willing sacrifice for testing my chicken tikka masala. So that's the first sauce on top of the microwave, and that's the second one. So, oh, I think you might just want to use your fingering.
Is it that bad?
I wouldn't have a spoonful.
No, not a spoonful, but
You got a big spoon.
yeah, because I thought. It's obviously it's parts, you know.
It sure is. Lick the spoon.
We'll just cleanse the spoon.
That was the first attempt. And you'll have to tell me what you think of the second attempt. You should be right here getting a spoonful of it.
Yeah, fine.
It's not as bad.
No.
But I didn't know. Obviously, I feel like it's lacking something, but I don't know what. But
I don't know, I think maybe some tomato puree, maybe a little bit of sugar too.
so there we go. That's my my tikka nearly made.
Morning, Aaron. So Aaron's just back, and whilst he was at work, I washed his new water bottle that he picked up from Home
He calls it a
Bargains.
water bottle, and I call it a vodka bottle.
And so it is a 2 litre one. And so Aaron has got 24 hours. So if we remember before Aaron goes to bed tonight, we'll see how far. We just.
I never really thought about how I was going to drink it out of it. There's quite a lot of stuff in the way.
Don't tip, you suck.
Oh, do you just suck it?
Yeah. How?
I did it 9 a.m.
There we go. So
Lauren's going to wake up at 9 a.m. to drink.
we'll have to see how he goes.
Drink, let's go.
But yeah, that's Aaron's water bottle.
Ian's just making me across that. Hey guys, welcome to Charity Shop Bargains with Aaron. And we've got quite a good selection of stuff today. This is my water bottle that I had bought, and I'm managing to keep on track most of the time, but that's got nothing to do with this video. So what should we start with? Should we start with the elephant in the background? So I brought this t-shirt. Well, would you class it as a t-shirt, or know what you'd class it as? Or is it a magician's outfit? But yeah, it's a top of some description. I am fully aware that we all know this is not a man's top, but I do like to be quite out there with what I wear when I'm going on a night out. So it's quite long, so it does need, I think, maybe cutting and then hemming. So that's that. So yeah, and that was £5, which ain't too bad. And then Ian picked up this little bargain, which was £4. I don't know if I can kind of move you away a bit further, because I feel like you're not seeing it properly. So can you see that? Yeah, you can see. So yeah, that was this is from Eyes Wide Open.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never heard of that company
No,
before.
but look, they've got it in white on the website, the same t-shirt.
Oh, it is as well.
In white, and it's £60 on, but for the white version.
So they've got this in white. You probably did just hear Ian. And they've got it for £60 in white on the actual website, which is pretty good. And then there's these. Who are these by? I've never heard of Carrymore. Have you?
I recognise the.
And these were £5. These short. They look basic, but they've got like stretch at the side, and they look really good when they're on.
They fit really good.
They've got little pockets on the sides. And yeah, they're quite decent. And then on to my purchases, which are a little bit odd. Not odd, but like,
You've also got the jeans you're wearing right now.
yeah, but I will show you the jeans at the end because obviously I'm wearing them. But yeah, I got myself a Kylie CD. Let me know in the comments what your favourite song on this album is. And then we've got a Whitney Houston CD. Let me know what your favourite song on that album is, because Ian didn't know any of the songs from that album, but there is a banger on it. And then I got myself a Beyonce CD. It's got a DVD as well in it. Let me know what your favourite song on that album is. And then, just for some strangely odd reason, I just wanted to buy this vinyl. I liked how heavy it was, and that it was in like a cardboard sleeve. And it's just, I don't know. We did play it earlier, and we kind of, it had the can on it, whatever the can music is. But I don't know.
It just spoke to you.
Yeah, I picked it up and it just spoke to me. I thought I just want to get it, so I got it, played it. We had a fun time getting changed and dancing to that. And yeah, the last thing that we got was my jeans, which were £4. Oh, the CDs were 50p each, which, you know, you can't moan at that really, can you? Because sometimes I listen to CDs when Ian's listening to my Spotify while he's at work, so I like to be able to listen to something. But yeah, and also Ian's got a CD player in his car, so I can always play music in that. And the vinyl was £1.50, which ain't too bad. But yeah, the last thing is these jeans. Let's see if I can stand up and show you. So yeah, they got like little rips, or well, not rips, but like, what's it called? What's that called?
Like distressed.
That's it, a distressed pair of jeans to go with a distressed Aaron. So yeah, that's a little charity shop haul. Hope you guys liked it.
Hey there, little Liney. Are you outside in the sunny sun? He's a cute little baby. Anyway, guys. So here's Aaron. He's just making himself some avocado toast. We've done one egg in the frying pan. I've just lifted it on the spatula to stop it overcooking. And then we did one, now that we've got our liners, we did a fried egg in the air fryer. So Aaron's going to see how it is. I think I put too much oil in. I probably didn't need anywhere near as much, but we learn from our trial and error, don't we, Boo?
Ian learns from my mistakes.
So yeah, hopefully it'll be absolutely lovely.
What's the avocado's looking a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, note to self, don't open the avocado and then not have it the next day. And Aaron just wants to let you know how much he's been enjoying this. So it's Irish cottage traditional garlic gold, so it is like a garlic butter, but it's only 99p from Home Bargains. So Aaron's really impressed because you get quite a lot.
So good.
So yeah. So Aaron has finished his avocado toast, apart from a bit veggie saved for the hungry fur baby.
A little baby.
Does Einstein like egg? What the... Want people to see you chewing it.
Is that nice?
So yeah, what was your comments on fried egg?
They both tasted good. The air fried one was very slippy on the toast because I'm guessing like it was like
Because of
the oil and it's smooth.
So yeah, I think if we did it again, it's safe to say we'd probably just use the spray instead of putting the oil in.
And take it out a little bit sooner because I think leaving it a bit long it did cook it too much.
Yeah.
So then the yolk wasn't runny,
but it's definitely a possibility, I take it.
But yeah, it's really good.
Nice one.
Hey, so I brought this vinyl, if you could see that one, from Amazon the other day. It was £10, which I was so excited about. And then it turned up from Amazon. It came in this little cardboard parcel inside this box. Inside this box. And I was like, why didn't they just put it in this one little parcel instead of that whole box? I thought it was a bit cray, but who am I to question? Anyway, it's a good album, you should definitely check it out.
Hey there, guys. So it's not as nice a day today. It's my day off, but Aaron's in bed sleeping at the moment, so I've placed Einstein on the bed to have a little rest with him, and I thought I'll have a go at starting at least this brick building blocks thing that we got from Temu. See how it goes. And yeah, just thought it's as good a time as any. I don't think Aaron's massively bothered about doing it. I think he just thought it would look pretty in the end. So let's see what it's like. Obviously, the box got a little bit squished in the way from Temu, but it doesn't really matter. So open it up and see what 2000 bricks looks like. Although, obviously, I think a lot of it is just the flowers that go on top of the tree, and that's hopefully it isn't quite as terrifying as it sounds. I just hope that it's got a decent amount of instructions. And also, to be fair, we don't know how big it makes it. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be quite small. It looks like it's got quite a detailed instruction on building it, so I'll try and show you it every now and again how it goes, but wish me luck, guys. Right, guys, so that is step 1 finished, which was a lot more time consuming than I was expecting. Obviously, I'm not used to doing Legos, but when you see how tiny the block, obviously that's like the smallest block, but they are tiny and it does take a lot of concentration. Obviously, if you get any wrong, it takes a lot of effort to get the blocks back out. So that's step 1, and there are 76, but luckily some of them I think are a lot smaller steps, but that was definitely a challenge, so I think I'll just take a breather because it is very intense. Hey guys, so it is the next day now. I did do a bit more. I'm 7 steps into the 79. So yeah, 7 steps, so 72 steps to go, but hopefully a lot of the steps aren't as long. And here is what it's looking like now. It's looking a lot better now that I've started adding the grass and these like bushes, and I'm guessing this is a picnic table and a lot of the flowers. But unfortunately, having a lovely little Einstein, it's a lot harder to concentrate, isn't it, darling, when you're there? It reminds me that you want to go out for walks and that, even though it is still pretty early. Isn't it, Arnie? Isn't it early? It is just after 6 a.m. on the bank holiday Monday. But in work at 8 today, so I have to see after I've walked the baby whether I get another couple of layers in. And so this is the bird food that we get for the birds from Home Bargains. We get the fat balls, the suet pellets, and we do also get seed which we end up putting into that container. And as you can see, the birds seem particularly fond of it. At the moment, we get a lot of starlings and baby starlings, and they go absolutely crazy for it. The only trouble is we do also end up getting cats coming in our garden, but luckily I feel because there's so many of them, they look out for each other. Right down at the bottom, we've got that little tiny thing where we put the suet pellets in for the smaller birds to enjoy. But yeah, we do enjoy feeding the birds. That's it. Normally we used to just get lots of pigeons, but at the moment there's all these starlings, baby starlings, some finches and that. And they're absolutely loving it. I told Aaron that probably one day we should just film just the bird feeder, fill it up, film it for half an hour and just stick that on, because I do find it quite therapeutic just watching little birdies enjoying themselves.